So today we welcome Manuel Pellegrini as manager of West Ham. That is a massive statement from our owners. It's an appointment that excites you as well. And when you look back to when we appointed David Moyes, it wasn't an exciting appointment. It was an appointment that you thought, this ain't no better, this ain't the next level. This man, with his experience, he can get us further forward. I'm not saying it's going to be Champions League, because that's a dream, and no football club owners except for Man City and probably Man United can promise their fans that. Even Arsenal can't, and we're miles behind them. But this is an appointment which shows ambition, as long as they back him and back him financially with what he needs in the transfer window. There's no point saying there's 80 million quid, you've got to sell 60 million and we want that back. Give him 80 million quid, let him sell 20, 30, 40 and let him have that and all. Invest in this squad. That's a big appointment, this manager, and with the right investment, the football club go forward. For me, it's now about being established as a Premier League club. Getting between 8th and 12th without fighting relegation battles every year. All right, we finished 13th this year, but the whole year and the whole season we fought relegation. We've got to get away from that. To move forward, that's where we get away from. Then you build to challenge for 7th and 6th maybe at a push. But that comes in time. It doesn't happen overnight. And with disappointment, that's my fault. I hope it's not a smokescreen for the transfer window from them. And they've listened from how the fans have reacted this season. The Burnley game, for example, the reaction. And they knew it was only going to get worse if nothing happened. So now, I just wish they had said 2 years ago, 3 years ago, it's going to take us 2 or 3 seasons in the new stadium. We stay as we are, but we'll move. And in 2 or 3 seasons' time, we can invest heavily. That way, fans, we know where we're at. We're not expecting, and it's not miracles, we're not expecting what you tell us. When you tell us these promises, we want it to happen. We know it's not going to, but we want it. We want to be near it. And we were miles off it. But this today, as quick as I am to slag them off, I'm going to be as quick to credit them. Because this deserves praise. And this is a good appointment. It's a lot of money. Finishing 12th, paying the manager that amount of money is a failure. But it's progression for the football club. So the two of them will counteract each other. And now they've got to and they have to support their manager. Keep out of transfer scenarios. Don't get involved. Let him buy what he wants. Let him sell what he wants, whether it's people we love. You know, James Collins, for him, say, no West Ham fan wants to see him leave. But if Pellegrini comes in and says, I've got new ideas, I want this, I want that, I want it younger, X, Y, Z, then Gins deserves a send-off. And it would go with our blessing. But we have to let this manager now have full control, and his squad and his team, whoever he brings in. Not David Sullivan, not David Gold. Keep out of it. Stay as chairman. That's all you've got to do. Karen Brady, keep your gob shut. Them two stay as chairman. The manager manages the football club, and believe me, the place will be a happier place. It brings me, confidence is the wrong word, ambition for this season. Do I think we'll fight relegation? I do if the manager isn't given money, because a manager's only as good as his tools, and we could have Pep there with them players and it wouldn't be enough to compete. With the right investment and the right additions, do I think we can get between 8th and 12th? 100%. We shouldn't be miles behind sides like Bournemouth, sides like Burnley. That's no disrespect to them, but we shouldn't be miles behind them. We've got a good squad, not big. That's what we need. We need a lot of additions because we're short. We've got a good squad that on its day can turn on and it can be good, but it needs additions. It needs backup, because 1 or 2 injuries or suspensions and we're caught short, and we've paid that price this season. So now Pellegrini, give him the checkbook, let him get what he wants, and this football club does take steps forwards. Well done, David Gold. Well done, David Sullivan. I'll praise you for what you've done today. Come on, you Irons.